Life has changed considerably for many of us in these modern times. With advancements in technology, shifting practices, new priorities, and evolving modes of communication, it is not at all a surprise when many of us are concerned about the functionality of the family institution. Some of us may even wonder if the family still has significant relevance today. Well, the very simple response to this is yes. Our family is just as critical to the advancement of our society as it previously was. Now stay tuned to hear what some families have to share about the importance of their family.
I'm Andrisha Foy, this is Dexter Foy, and this is Janicia Foy, and we represent the nuclear family.
My name is Soretta Brown. I hail from the beautiful village of Tabernacle. I'm living in a single-parent family.
Dylan Edmead, and we're a single family.
Well, we represent a nuclear family. As the head of the family, when I introduce myself first, my name is Rudel Foy. This is my wife, Rosa Foy.
My family is special because we are genuinely a happy bunch.
My family is unique because we have the love of God and it binds us together.
We believe in Christianity.
The bond we have together, communication.
My family relation is special because we are united and together family.
I think it's a special thing because the 20 years old can relate to the 14 years old, and the 14 years old can relate to the 11 and 10 years old. So the communication is very good.
We do a lot of family get-togethers which are important, and we do them at different extremes. Something as simple as if my son is working for 10 o'clock in the night, all of us will go to town with him.
Watch movies, play games. Sometimes we like to go for island drives around the island and look at different sites and so on.
My family, we are united. We have had family reunions. And you can see right now that I'm wearing my t-shirt from our third family reunion that we had in 2019.
They got a laptop, tablet, and cell phone.
We use telephones, Kindles, tablets.
We use the computer and the cell.
Most of us have phone, tablet, but the one that we use the most is definitely the smart TV.
Television, cell phones, laptop.
Of course, our telephone. We are always in contact with each other. I mean, for something as simple as my big son would call and say, "Mommy, I just want to know where you are." And you know, I just get a little moved by that. Sometimes I get a little text and say, "Where you be?" You know?
We have WhatsApp, we have a family chat. And so things that happen within the family, we are able to communicate with each other to let them know exactly what is happening.
The flat cell, it was introduced to me by my nephew.
The laptop, basically, the mostly always on the laptop, and Monique always on her cell phone. Basically they learn a lot through the devices.
Yeah, we watch a lot of romantic movies together. And we do enjoy ourselves while watching these movies.
Well, we have some challenges because of the age gap. However, we always take time to remain together, to talk about school, talk about church, and things that as a family we have in common.
He's in school online and he tends to spend a lot of time on the laptop. So on the negative side, sometimes it kind of takes away from the family time.
With my daughter overseas, we do video chatting a lot. And so sometimes my college son have a way that if I'm talking to her, he will just come and stick his face into the phone, and she's be like, why are you looking at me? Mommy, just tell him move from here, and these kind of things.
It is actually an asset. Some elderly family members, they have the cell phone, so they were able to use the cell phone, you know, to say everything is all right, I'm doing this or I'm doing that.
Well, to me, improve communication between both of us, where I could actually check in on her at dead times, asking her like, how is it, how your day is going, and send her a text telling her I love you, and you know, just to keep the relationship flowing.
Yes, it has, to some extent, because you know we have a lot of freebies now, when we used to have to worry about how much it costs, to how long you want to stay on the phone, and these kind of things.
We keep our eyes on the TV. We need to know what's going on in the island, what's going on in the world, and we feel the proneness to pass this information to our children.
I don't think it really enhanced, because we already had a close relationship already. So it was during the COVID, it was just normally basically. We would have conversations and so on and talk and so, but to say, well, it bond us closer now, we was always close.
During the lockdown, we used technological devices a lot to communicate with the wider family.
I would say it has been positive within the family structure, because for instance during the pandemic we were able to use our various devices so that we could connect to each other. I can give you a little joke. I was cooking for my uncle, my aunt, and a relative. And so what we were able to do, when I'm finished cooking, I called her. So we used to come halfway. So using the different communication technology, we were able to communicate and be able to move during the pandemic.
Remain focused. Keep your eyes on your children. If we fall into the trap that many children are falling right now, that you just don't pay attention to your children, what they do, who they talk to, what they're watching, because you're watching your own thing, that can be trouble.
It's very crucial that they be techno-savvy and engage their children in that, because that's really the way going forward. Because a lot more stuff has come online and on stream, you know, and sometimes I realize that a lot of children, they play games, but there's so much other things, other interactions and so on that you can use all of these devices for.
Yes, technology is good for the family and so on, but we still, as a parent, you still have to communicate with your children.
It's nice to send little messages and check up on your loved one. And on the flip side of it, don't let it pull too much of your time. Still find time to interact with each other and have conversations and just laugh and have fun.
Because of the various devices that we have at the moment, our families should be educated enough in order to use some of these devices.
I will not forget our traditional way of life, but certainly try the new technology. I will say that to anybody. It helps to enhance our lives in different ways. Life has always been moving or changing. The new technology can take us to realms we had not foreseen before. Try it.